Welcome back to the third episode of my MotoGP 24 career mode. A quick recap from last time out in Portimao. It started raining and we had to go into the flag-to-flag situation. We went round the outside of Maverick Vinales in the pit lane. We ran over Maverick Vinales after leaving the pit, battled it out with Pedro Acosta for a top 5 finish, and then it was time for the race. The featured race did not disappoint. It was battles galore between myself and Jorge Martin that went all the way down to the Portimao corner, the final lap of the featured race. Pecco Bagnaia wins and extended his championship lead, but we still taste the Prosecco. It's now time for episode 3. It's time for the Circuit of the Americas. So here we go then, on the front row for the first time in our MotoGP career mode, and away we go. Oh, we're still struggling with the start of the Repsol Honda, but onto the brakes into the first corner. We might be able to regain some positions, which we do. We have Pedro Acosta on the Aprilia to the right-hand side, and there is an Air Bastianini on board the Trackhouse Aprilia, who's doing a stellar job so far in the early stages of this Grand Prix, especially going into the first couple of corners. As Maverick Vinales and Bagnaia, I thought it was Martin for a second. I momentarily forgot that Maverick Vinales is on the Prima Prama Ducati as Bagnaia holds that position for now, but he has left the door open into turn 7. Can we lead a sprint for the first time? Yes, we can. This is the first time we're leading a MotoGP sprint with the Repsol Honda team, and to my knowledge, I don't think a Honda has ever won a MotoGP sprint, so this one should be rather exciting to see the Honda up there. Now into the left-hander, this is turn 11. I will tell you, I feel really, really good here in the Circuit of the Americas. The AI are okay, they're quite competitive, but they're not as difficult as they are in some of the tracks, and they do make a couple of mistakes. They're quite slow going into the braking zone for here. For example, they will make an example of me in the final sector, but for now, I'm holding my own, and we should be in the best possible position of winning a sprint race for the very first time. What a great start, ladies and gentlemen. What a great start to our career mode. It's gone so well so far. Top 5, top 6s in sprints in both Qatar and Portimao, and then of course winning the race in Qatar and then second in Portimao. It's been an excellent start to our Repsol Honda career, but now it could be getting better unless Bagnaia is going to beat us into this final sector. I know it's already into there. We were losing a bit of time to the world champion. Now into the final corner. This is the 20th corner of 20 here in the Circuit of the Americas, and we lead by the thin margin of a tenth and a half of a second. Oh goodness me, my advantage has disappeared on that straight as we hit the brakes and dive in to the left-hander of turn 1. We still have the advantage at the early stage of this COTA sprint. The interesting part here is that we've only got 5 laps. Now, in theory, it doesn't sound a lot, but it actually is quite a lot of corners to tackle, because you'll be tackling them at least, 5 times? 20 corners, 5 times, 100 corners to take here, ladies and gentlemen. So lots of time in this one still for Pecco to fight back, and there's a lot of time for even Maverick to get involved. Maverick jumping onto that Pramac Ducati has been one of the best things for him, hasn't it? It's a shame that opportunity hasn't come in real life for Maverick, because I reckon he would have taken that with open arms. Very close to exceeding track limits there, but we're okay. We're still got it all wide there for turn 11. That is going to cost us time. Trying to balance here the ride height device. I've been using the ride height device coming out of corners, and I've actually found it's making matters worse. So now I wait for the bike to sort of straighten up and then use it. It kind of seems defective at this early stage of the career. But I think once we upgrade the bike, then we'll have an opportunity of using the ride height device more effectively. Bagnaia has the lead. Can we dive through up here onto the right-hander? And the AI can be a little bit slower sometimes. Into 14, then into 15. I'd love to make a lunge here into 15 though. I do really like that left-hander. You can hit the brakes quite hard there, and the bike still wants to travel around the corner. It's very fair. I do really like the 15th corner here in the Circuit of the Americas. Now onto the power, into the left-hander. Bagnaia's gone deep. He's gone wide. He's off the track. We can take advantage. Yes! Back up into the lead. Well, I'm so glad he made a mistake there, because to be honest, I didn't expect him to ever relinquish that lead again. But we have the lead. Fastest man on track temporarily since Pecco Bagnaia pulled in a couple of tenths on us. in the last lap. He led momentarily, of course, don't forget. Look at Joan Mir up into the top 7. That's great to see. Of course, with the Aprilia team, it's looking much, much better than it was with the Honda, but I'm sure deep down he's going to be disappointed to see the number 47 and the orange bike leading the way. Something that, unfortunately, Joan Mir couldn't do. I mean, it's a bit different in real-life situations, I think. Computer game allows the bikes to be ridden in a different way. Of course, no inhibitions of crashing here. Joan Mir putting his body on the line every race with the RC213V. Now after turn 9. The advantage is half a second. Have we done enough? Can we deter the world? Oh, and go wide again for turn 11. Where are these mistakes coming in from? Oh, and I've used the ride-out device way too early. Look at us struggling to keep the front end of the bike down. Yeah, even though we're actually got more speed on this straight, I can't work out the ride-out device in this game. I can't fathom it out. It feels like a wheelie more, but I'm actually going quicker. So I guess I just have to fight the wheelie then and just let it happen. 0.8 of a second we found on Pecco Bagnaia. Is this the first sprint victory coming in here? Oh, what's happened here? What have I done? Rewind? I don't even use rewind. What is this? What is this? What did I press? Oh my god. I didn't even know rewind was still a thing in this game. I haven't had it on for so long. How did that happen? Well, I have no words. I don't even know what to say. What the hell was that? I do apologise, guys and girls, but rewind happened. I don't know. I hate that. I hate how that's on. I don't know how that happened, because I never press circle. Circle is not a button I ever use. That's so weird. That is so peculiar. I need to get back into it here, because I made an absolute mess into that final corner. Maybe I should have used the rewind into that corner. Oh my god, Bagnaia's through. What the hell has just happened there? Has my DualSense controller decided to... Oh no. Oh, sorry, Pecco. I was hoping I could sneak through them, but unfortunately I ended up just hitting the back of Bagnaia rather than getting through. Now I'm actually really concerned here. What has happened to my controller? I swear to God I didn't press circle. I didn't even know rewind was still on. I can't even believe that. Right, let's try and refocus now. I'm holding the controller in a more gentle way now. I must have been pressing a little bit more aggressively on the X and circle buttons. Of course, X being my ride height device, square being my rear brake, and triangle is my upshift. I must have caught it. But I have never used rewind in MotoGP 24. Is that when I went on the... I'm trying to figure it out. I've got to think about this at some point, but I think it's because I was playing it on the new Steam Deck I bought. Did I have the... I must have changed the settings. Oh, Jesus, that's so peculiar. I'm dead nervous if it's going to happen again now. Alright, just keep on pushing. Let's ignore that. Let's get on with it. Bagnaia is pushing me to the limits. Bit of contact there with Bagnaia. And now into the left-hander for turn 12. Whoa, okay. Bagnaia is aggressive, so am I. Who's going to be the winner here in the sprint? Maverick Vinales is now on the fastest lap time of the race. As we lunge into turn 15, he's opened the door. We're through. Oh, the Ducati had too much grunt on that left-hand side. I've got a second track limit warning there as well for touching the red part of the circuit into turn 10. Sorry, turn 13. It's easy done that. Was it turn 14 might be? Oh, Bagnaia is deep again! We have to go for it here. We have to go around the outside on the brakes. We do. That is crucial. That could be the moment that wins us this Grand Prix, or sprint should I say. I can't get the bike to stop wheeling. Here comes Bagnaia. Don't tell me he's going to brake outside. No, come on. I'm hitting everything I can on the brakes here. We're through, we're through. Oh, what a race. What a battle from Bagnaia. We've been hit with a rewind. We've been hit with Bagnaia. I've got 2 track limit warnings, so that's not a problem. Bagnaia is deep. We're through. Opportunity knocks. Opportunity goes again to the number 47. Bagnaia, I think he's been given a track limit warning. It popped up on the left-hand side of the screen. Ooh. This is nerve-wracking. Wait, in fact, it wasn't Bagnaia getting a track limit warning. Oh, I've just messed that up. It's Maverick's up to second. He's behind me now by 0.7 of a second. Is Maverick Vinales going to do what he did in real life and win The sprint. Oh, that's a terrible entrance into the left-hander. I've got to sort that out going into the featured race in a moment. 0.3 of a second is the gap. Pramac Ducati speed is going to decimate us on this straight. Brake firm, brake true, and hopefully we can get into turn 12 still leading this race. We were a bit deep there. Oh my god. It's going to be myself and Maverick battling for another victory here in MotoGP 24's career mode. Surely we aren't going to see the purple. Oh, there he is! Hopefully he doesn't send a lunge like Martin did to me and Portimao. Come on. Stay firm. 1/10.5 in our favour. No, he's coming! It's less than 1/10 of a second. I've got to nail this. Keep it tight. Keep it clean. And we should have done enough. Come on. On the brakes. Defensive. Oh, I'm wide. I'm wide. No. Get on the power. Come on. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Oh, man. The first sprint victory by 39,000th of a second. Well, I'll be damned. Let me get that bloody rewind off. Oh, man. What a race. So back to it then. Wait for the red lights and away we go. That was a pretty decent sprinter session a moment ago, but now it's time for the Grand Prix, and I've actually struggled a little bit here to get off the line cleanly as we dive into it. Whoa! I got hit! Oh, Ayagora! Oh no! I'm down to 21st, and don't you dare blame. Oh my god, who's that's down? Oh my god, Taka! Taka, no! Oh my god, it's all gone heck to a handbasket here. What on earth is going on? It was Luca Marini who went down. I bumped into Ayagora after getting whacked. How is that my fault? What did I get a warning for? I got whacked by, I think it was Marco Bezzecchi. Oh, it might have been Aleix Espargaro because he's just been given a long lap penalty, but he might have been given that penalty for Luca Marini. I have absolutely no idea what's just happened there. That was unbelievable. Well, no one's out of the race as we go on the brakes. We're lucky to get... Oh, my God. No! Oh! Oh! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was inches away from hitting Joan Mir then. Oh, my Lord. I can't believe how close that was. I just completely lost my concentration then. Oh my god, whoa, why are they so slow? Why are they so slow into turn 12? I was hoping to go around the outside then, but I wasn't expecting to be at Stale's pace. Marquez is struggling here. I'm going to have to make moves quickly on Marquez because he's holding us up. Not like you would expect to say that here in the Circuit of the Americas as we force it up on the inside of the Ducati. You don't think he'll like that. Marquez getting overtaken by a Honda in 2024. I can see the Marquez fan base being absolutely disgusted by that and everyone else, to be honest. That's unbelievable. What a start. Well, we need to reevaluate the situation here because this is the first time we're effectively struggling here to do well. I can't believe it. What a bad start. I am pretty certain it was Marco Bezzecchi that hit me on that opening lap. I think he might have been pushed by someone else. I don't know, but I got hit hard. The whole bike went sideways that forced me into the side of Ayagora. I couldn't do anything. And then I got an incident warning for it, which is absolutely asinine. Did I get 2 warnings for that then? That's ridiculous. There's nothing I could have done. I got a terrible start, really bad, really struggling with the Honda. Now I have got a guide coming soon that explains how to get the perfect start, but I will explain, and before I digress, I'll be explaining in detail that in career mode you have to upgrade the bike. It doesn't just start well. So if you're wondering why I'm having such shocking starts and then I have the audacity to make a video on it, it is basically because you need to upgrade the bike. For quick races and everything else, you can start just like the rest of them. But never mind about that, we're through on Aleix Espargaro, and I wasn't actually intending to go for that lunge on Miguel Oliveira, but unfortunately for him, I had no choice at the very last second there because I really expected him to hurry up, but he went slow for some reason. And I used the ride-out device on the bloody curb, so I lost a lot of time. There is my teammate Marco Bezzecchi. I'm just getting in the way of... In fact, Aleix Espargaro is still yet to take his long lap penalty. I would imagine he'll do it here, right? He's just lost a position to Augusto Fernandez. Well, I don't think it really matters anyway. Oh, Alex Marquez is down into 15. That's one of the Marquez brothers down on the floor into the 15th corner here on lap 2. Maverick leads the way in first. Bagnaia and Bastianini in pursuit. And we're down in 10th place. Right, let's have a look actually. Let's see if we can see them. We're 6 seconds behind. Yeah, there's Maverick into turn 1. Whoa, into the final corner in P1. I think we might be able to catch them up here. They're not actually miles away, are they? Lap times aren't particularly bad, but I'm going to have to get into the 201s to have a chance here. Late on the brakes. Can I get through on teammate Bez? Thank you very much. Whoa, that's a messy, messy overtake. If I didn't have that bobble, then I would have gone through. Well, unfortunately, I had to let it go. There is teammate Marco Bezzecchi on the Repsol Honda. Excuse me, Bez, I'm coming through. Thank you, pal. Oh, he still wants to give me a bit of a nudge. There's Fabio Di Gianantonio there on the factory Ducati. Not having the best of Ducati or factory seat debuts. Had a decent couple of races, but nothing particularly incredible. 8th place for him so far with Brad Binder ahead. Do wonder how Brad Binder's going to get on next season in MotoGP 2025 season. The season's not been what we expected from the South African. Right then. Try and get into the slipstream of the Ducati and let's start churning out these lap times to catch up to the front. I know we can do it. But it's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. We can catch them. I know we can. But I'm going to have some very good lap times now for the next couple of laps. As I say, try and stay into the bottom echelon of the 202s. Ideally into the 201s, and we might have a chance, because Maverick Vinales is only doing the 202s himself, and he's leading by a good chunk of time now. He's already going into turn 16. Right, onto that long right-hander, 0.2 of a second. Of course, guys, if you are enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It certainly helps the channel grow. And, of course, keeps you inundated with plenty of MotoGP content. On the left-hander, there's 19. We are now approaching the final corner on lap 3. We are closing. Careful on the power. Just missing out onto the 202. Joan Mir, fastest man on track. Where is Joan Mir? Now, bear in mind, I almost took out Joan Mir earlier. Was inches away from colliding into him. Had to run off the circuit. Which I'm so glad I didn't, because I would have had a long lap penalty and our race would have truly been jeopardised. Underneath the Red Bull bridge, there is the Texan flag. Brad Binder's track limit warning. So easy to do in that flip-flop part there. It's so easy just to run it off a little bit. Either you turn in too early or you run it a little bit wide and then you try and get on the power. It is incredibly easy to do. Now, I will tell you, I think if we're going to have a historic comeback, we need to be faster. I don't think we're going to catch up to Maverick, but what I can tell you, that didn't look like a track limit warning, but okay, it is what it is. Not a lot I can do. I'd have to replay that one back actually, but that didn't look like I exceeded track limits there. Okay, it is what it is, I probably did. The game doesn't give it to you unfairly. Still struggling to get the front wheel down. Yeah, we're going to need some really good lap times here. I think a podium might. But then again, there is Bastianini in third. Let's just stay focused. Let's not get too high or too low here. Even-keeled is the best way to be when you're racing motorcycles. Sorry, did you? Just a bit of a hit there. Can I get him into turn 16 or 15? Or 15 would be nice. Oh, I need to make a slight change. That tiny little twitch there cost me the overtake chance. Here's 16. Stay on the right-hander again for another long time. For 17, for 18, then into 19, and then into turn 20. No one's making that mistake then by going wide like Bagnaia was doing in the sprint. So I'm not able to just take advantage of that. Oh, Digi's going slow, thank you very much. That was a nice overtake. I'll take that, across the line. Still a 202. Mir is the fastest man, he's only 2 positions ahead of us on the circuit. As Digi was closing in fast then. Steady. God, it's a nerve-wracking corner, turn 1, isn't it? The way the bike bobbles and just weaves upon the brakes. We've had an excellent first split here as Maverick's been given a track limit warning. Seen that pop up on the left-hand side before the right-hand side there. Ooh, we might have a chance here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Yeah, Maverick is miles away, isn't he? This will be what, our third different winner in 3 different races. And if I'm not mistaken, we've had different sprint winners each race as well. Oh, this is building up to be a wonderful season, isn't it? Brilliant. I mean, I'm winning on the Honda. We're seeing Ducatis win, KTM's win. Oh, sign me up for another 17 episodes of this. Where the hell am I going? There's another 17 episodes of MotoGP 24 career mode. Oh, I can't get the bike stopped. Come on. I can't get it to stop weeding. How the hell has Maverick Vinales pulled in 0.5 of a second on this lap? He is absolutely flying. But we are closing in. This is the difficult part. Now, I'm still getting used to the overtakes in MotoGP. I've got some bad habits from Moto2, I won't lie to you. So, I need to make sure that try and get it done cleanly. And with the Honda, I'm on the limit so much that it is difficult to try and make things clean. This is a good lap time coming in here. This is some good stuff. 3.5 tenths we've found already. Into that apex of 19, onto the power. Oh, that's another track limit warning. Oh, get it stopped, get it stopped, get it stopped. Oh, I had to run it deep. That's cost me time, that has cost my lap time across the line. I'm still in the 202s. Oh, Maverick was a 201.6. That's a good lap time from the number 12. Fair play to Vinales. Well, no one's catching him. I can't even see him in the distance now. He's already up to the flip-flop part. Bagnaya's leading this charge for seconds, though. For his championship, he's doing a good job. Bastianini having the best race of his season so far. Had a great start in the sprint, but wasn't able to capitalise on it. I think that's Jorge Martin in 5th. Yes, we are closing. Is that the other Aprilia of Pedro Acosta? Now, if you've not watched my videos, Pedro Acosta is on the Aprilia. So it's not me just going crazy. Oh, up at the inside. Oh, that was a bit aggressive. Sorry, Binder. That was a bit aggressive. And he got given a track limit warning as well. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't get it stopped. It really feels like I've got the bike stopped. And then when I go into that corner and a few of the others, it just feels like the AI starts to go even slower. And then I realise, oh my god, I'm going to hit them. I don't really feel that I was doing that in Moto2. Got some bad habits going into MotoGP. Look at the state of that braking then. Like top rack on the brakes. So I don't like the fact... Oh! Careful. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I'm hitting riders here. Got some clumsy habits that I need to work upon. Bastianini is tremendously wide there. He has given his podium position away to Pedro Acosta. This is the battle for second. Bear in mind, we were briefly dead last on the first lap. It is lap 6 and we are now 6th. This is coming. This is going to be another belter of a lap time to put. Well, in fact, it's not going to be a good lap time actually, it's going to be a good performance to get through. Again, the AI is slow at the very last second upon the brakes, so I'm trying to match the speed going into the corner, and then they carry so little corner speed. That's so strange around this circuit. Didn't feel like the same in Portimao. They're like slowing up into the corner rather than sweeping into the corner, if that makes sense. I can only apologise for all these clumsy overtakes, but I need to adjust to the AI. I need to get used to them around this track. Now, a lot of people say, you know, the AI is terrible in these games, but you have to learn the way they play, the way the AI operates. It's much easier playing with human opponents at your level because you can sort of feel and understand where they're going to overtake. But once you've nailed how the AI reacts, you can then do something very similar. So we are now closing in on Enea Bastianini. I might be able to go through here actually. Whoa, on the brakes. Let's hope we don't hit another Aprilia. Managed to squeeze on through this time. Excuse me, Acosta. He didn't want to give that up, did he? That was a little bit more aggressive than probably, well, about as aggressive all my other overtakes, but still, it seemed like it was relatively fair to make that move, as we did have the speed. And speaking of speed, we've also got it with the precision upon the brakes. Look at Bastianini. He really tried to go around the outside. That wasn't going to happen, I'm afraid. He was letting off the brakes the very last second there to try and avoid losing the position for this final spot on the rostrum. Now, the big challenge will be to catch up to Pecco Bagnaia. What a battle we had in the sprint. Is it about to go down again? But this time, for the bridesmaid position, for second place with Pecco Bagnaia. Can it happen? Ooh, I just downshifted to first gear there by mistake. That is not what I intended to do. Hard on the brakes and tight to the apex to turn 20. Yeah, we've got a good chance of catching him up here. Second is the advantage to Bagnaia. We've got a bit of work to do now to try and catch up to the double MotoGP World Champion. Careful upon the brakes. Good. 3 laps to go. We've still got plenty of time in this one. We've done an incredible job to go from dead last to third. We should really just accept what we've got here. But I feel I can catch him up. I feel I've got what it takes to bring us closer to Pecco Bagnaia. Can we do it? Nice wide line there, bringing us closer to Pecco. Gap is 0.6 of a second. We are fortunate that AI struggle in that first split. We're able to take so much time. Look at this. We found even more speed now going into Sector 2. Do we go for the lunge? Not this time. He's a little bit further ahead than what what Bastianini and Acosta were a moment ago. Onto the power. Ride height device enabled. Slipstream there. This could be our first 201. This would be crucial. Do need to be careful with the track limits as well. Of course, got 2 more warning. Well, 1 more warning, and the next warning after that will give us a long lap penalty. So I've got to be... Oh, for goodness sake. I can't believe I just said that. I think... It's like I made myself too aware of that then, and I ended up making a mistake. I've got 1 warning, and that's it. If I get a warning, that'll be my last. Well, I'm on my last warning. Don't get another warning now. I'm going to have to do all that work again. What a lap time we're on as well. Laps have been very consistent, all within the 202s. Apart from the standing starters. Bagnaia gone deep again. I thought he'd gone deep, and I actually thought I abused the corner there again. There's turn 20. Oh, a little bit wide this time. Onto the power. Can we get into the 201s? We can. Our first 201 of the day. 0.5 of a second it is to Bagnaia. I'll tell you something, this career mode has not disappointed, has it? Whoa, come on! As if I had to try and... Oh! I had that bobble like I had earlier, and unfortunately I couldn't do anything about it. I had to just let off the brakes there, otherwise I would have clattered him. That's disappointing. I also noticed that I was under investigation with Jorge Martin then. He actually gave the warning to Martin. I mean, I don't think that anyone deserved a warning for that, but fair enough. Oh, I was rapid as well, closing in on Bagnaia. Did quickly, and there's the long lap penalty. Oh, it's gone heck to a handbasket. Oh, I'm off the track. I need to try and get through on Bastianini as quick as possible here. Tell you what, that Aprilia is not out of contention here for second place. I'm still in third gear. Oh, I really deserve the second place here, but I've just flummoxed it. That's annoying. That is really annoying. I'm such an idiot. I had such good speed on this lap as well. What a waste. So, well, I'm going to see if I can get through anyway. Oh, the beast has gone down. He's binned it. The beast. Oh, look at all these track limit warnings now. Oh, and here Bastianini on the penultimate lap. A podium was up for grabs, beast. And he's gone. That is a damn shame. Onto the brakes. Pull it in tight. I really need Bagnaia to make a mistake here. There is Maverick Vinales in the distance. I keep wanting to say Martin. Come on. Oh, I'm off the track again. I'm so frustrated I got that because, well, after we got the penalty, there was two other warnings, were just me being silly and riding with aggression, let's say. But the other 2 warnings that I actually had were not my fault. One of them was hitting Iagora, one of them was hitting Marco Bezzecchi, I think, at the beginning of this race. So that was completely uncalled for, and now we're in a situation where a podium is still up for grabs, but that second place is what I'm chasing and fighting for now. No longer matters. Martin's only 0.3 of a second behind. We're not going to finish on the podium here today. What a battle nonetheless. Look at Bagnaia. Whoa! Aggression from the Ducati man. As I'll fire it back up the inside. Give him as good as we've got. And we've got him done. So we would have been in second place. I can accept that. You know what? That we've done a good job. We were dead last. Even if we're in the points, that is a miracle. What a performance. It's not going to be as good as we wanted, but it's still something to be very proud of. I do feel we're going to finish off the podium here. I'm going to try taking the long lap penalty, and let's see if I can do it as quickly as possible. What a great battle it has been as well. I'm on the wrong side of this penalty, though. I'm going to have to wait. Oh, wow. The bike almost booked me off there. It was booking Bronco for a moment. Oh, Acosta's gone. Whoa! He almost took me out in the pit lane, in the long lap penalty loop. Unbelievable. And we're back to where we started. Jorge, again. Yeah, it is. Oh, it is. It's Jorge Martin. He's up into third. He has got it done. But we got Joan Mir ahead of us, who I almost clattered out of this race earlier on, into turn 10. I'm really pushing here to catch up to him, but I don't think I can. It'll have to be a lunge into the final corner. I might have the speed, though, on the brakes. Tight in. Oh, that's aggressive. That's aggressive. Give it him back. Give Pedro. Yeah, give it him. Sorry, Joan. That's twice I've already clicked. Yeah, he's waving. He's saying that's all right. Ah, that's not a good result. I was very clumsy at the end there. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Jesus Christ. Look at the lap time that Augusto Fernandez had. 2:07. So that's that then, guys. Pecco Bagnaia now leads the championship by 12 points. Maverick within 26. But we're still right there in it for round 4. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time out in Jerez. Ciao for now.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.